Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Finally, today, all the cabinet nominees that were vetted have taken an oath of office. None of this nominee has been rejected. Even Mithika Linturi, Aisha Jumwa, and the other people who had questionable issues in matters to do with integrity, those people who have active cases in the court, were all approved by the committee and of course the National Assembly. So as we are speaking now, Ruto has a full constituted cabinet. The remaining thing is to work for Kenyans, because now he has his new team in the office, the team that believe in the Hustler Manifesto, which they were campaigning on. For the past time, we understand Ruto has been working with the Uhuru Kenyatta's cabinet. Kwa saizi ya kina Matiang'i, they have now exited officially, and of course, the new team has taken oath of office, and they are ready to hit the ground running to implement the Hustler agenda. So for the past time, we could say, oh, Ruto is working with a team that did not believe in what he was campaigning for. But as of now, from today going forward, this is the full team of William Ruto that need to be held responsible for anything that is going to happen from today going forward. That is the current position as we are speaking now. And there is a message from John Mbadi to this team, and this is what John Mbadi is saying. The president has actually appointed 2027 regional campaign managers. The president is simply telling us to give him a cabinet that is not going to function because he is ready to run the entire government from State House using advisors. The cabinet is deficient in terms of academic qualifications, professional competence, experience, and integrity. I agree with him. Almost half of this team has failed. We don't know what time Kithure Kindiki will be appearing before the court for the civil cases he had. Of course, anasema hana criminal case, no problem. But what time will he be appearing before the court? And what time will he be sitting down to work for Kenyans? Aisha Juma, a criminal case she's facing. What time will she be appearing before the court? And what time will she be working for Wananchi as a CS cabinet? It is up to the president. But still we understand that the main engine that runs the government is not these CSs. Unless we have someone like Matiang'i whose hands are on the work. Matiang'i is a man who is always on the ground. Unless you have such an individual. But we understand the main work is done by PSS. Hao wengine ni policy. Just to make sure that the policy and the party agenda is being implemented, or manifesto. But the really people work on the ground, they are PSS. So, the issue of GMO and other things, we understand they were approved because William Ruto needed, but using the former Uhuru Kenyatta's regime. As of now, there's nothing we will blame anyone. So if this government is going to fail, the blame is going to lie straight on William Ruto's office. If they will perform good, then Ruto is going also to take the credit. So we have so many problems, so many issues. People are hungry. We have been talking about this. Right now he has a full team. We will understand among these people who is a capable candidate or person in this cabinet to tell the king when he is naked. For example, right now Ruto is naked president. He don't know that people are suffering and people are hungry. So we want to see in this cabinet who can stand out to tell William Ruto the truth on what Kenyans are going through. Who will be able to tell William Ruto openly that removing or abolishing kazi mtaani without providing another opportunity, it was wrong. So that even if he's removing kazi mtaani, then let him bring something else. Come and hustler or my hustle, something like that, and bring it to the people back so that at least the vulnerable will be earning something. We need someone who can tell the president the truth. I don't know. Is it Mudavadi or who? Kithure Kindiki, will he tell the president the truth about security in this country? Will Aden Duale tell the president the truth about what needs to be done to secure this country? Will Kithure Kindiki advise the president on the right way as far as the issue of agriculture and affordable food in this country is concerned? Because already we saw him flip-flopping about the GMO and all those things. He said human beings are evolving, and so the food and the plants. I don't know how the food has been evolving or plants. Unless he can convince us. So, we are here to watch this team, how they are going to perform their duties. We have good people who can do the job, if given chance. Someone like Eliud Owalo, the way he explained himself, you can see a man who is well knowledgeable on what he needs to do if given a chance with a political goodwill. People like David Stureh, a man who explained himself so properly, well conversant with the issue of energy and petroleum. But then, is he there to work for wananchi or to work for someone? If you listen to David Stureh, how he answered the question and the kind of policies he can do to serve people in this country is very good. But the issue is, will he work for wananchi? Someone like Musalia Mudavadi, a man who has a reputation and a good experience at the work. He has served before, and maybe, if he stands his ground, this maybe is the only person who can tell William Ruto the truth. But not in the public, in privacy. Will he work for an inch? But again, even for him to work, he will again need the goodwill of the president. So this cabinet has the good side and the road side. We cannot just say all of it is bad. No. We have people who can work, but again, they will only need a goodwill. And we have other people who seemingly ni walemavu, hawezi fanya kazi, na sio ule ulemavu wenye tunajua ile ya kawaida. Hapana. So we will watch this team how they are going to execute their work. Will someone come out and tell us about the fertilizer? Because even I've been reading comments on the issue of fertilizers, people are confirming fertilizers is nowhere to reach out to the people. So we are going to wait and see how they will play their politics. Now, if you talk about hunger in this country, you face this team directly. If you talk about life being so unbearable, you face on this team. You talk about security in this country, this team will be answerable. Anything. If a Kenyan will die from hunger, then Ruto is answerable, because in our constitution, it is very clear that no Kenyan should die from hunger. The government has to provide. So they have to reach out to those people who cannot afford life and make it bearable. We will wait and see how they are going to implement their agenda. Wakituambia mambo ya kujenga nyumba ni kuleta kazi. Hizo mambo za kujenga nyumba, remember, they always give contract to private companies. So private company, once you give a contract, my friend, hiyo ni tofauti. Kazi kwa vijana ilikuwa ni state It was a state function trying to reach out to the needy people. So we will give it time, and every day we will tell Kenyans what they are doing. I don't know your view about this team, but we can meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you. See you in our next video.